Happy Destined Rivals release day, and I got my hands on one at MSRP from Target. So let's just open it, shall we? Let's get on with that. Okay, and while we do that, let's talk about a little bit of Trump stuff and ridiculousness. Let me do justice. There's always so much to talk about. I guess let's talk about the mini breakup between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, even though they're still friends. Okay, it says here, I have New York Times up. It says, what is the exact quote? It says, President praises Musk, who will stay, quote, a friend and advisor. So, you know, it's a mutual, like, we still respect each other, but we're broken up, but we still respect each other. It's not personal kind of situation. Okay, let's admire the artwork here. Okay, and the mini / whatever poster inside. Nice. Okay, then we got this, which I'm sure you want to see all about. So I'll do this so that way you can pause it if you want it, because I know everyone is watching this video just for the booklet. I'm just kidding. No one is watching for the booklet. But let's just see what we got here. Some good stuff. I really like the artwork. I am really excited. I haven't opened any of these yet. Obviously, it's release day, but we know people get stuff early. I am not one of those people. This one is awesome. This Misty Psyduck is awesome. The Rotom is awesome. The Coughing's awesome. I mean, come on. This artwork is awesome. It's really awesome. So we'll see if I say that again when we're opening stuff up. Okay. So, look at those friends. They're such great friends. Okay. I also was able to find a battle deck at a Walmart. I did not find this at a Walmart, but I found a battle deck, and I bought it for that promo. I think that's a fun promo. Okay. Now for the part that we've all been waiting for. Got these guys, right? 10 out of 10. And then we have our packs. And then we have our damage dice with the awesome Team Rocket die. And then we got those guys. And we got our energy. And we got our sleeves. And we've got our dividers with the promo, which is fun. The Sneasel, that guy, Wobbuffet, main character on this piece right here. Cool. Beautiful red box. Look at that. Look at that red. Okay, let's put all this stuff back in here, and let's get to why we are here. It is for the packs. Let's go. Okay, and let's see what the artwork is. Cool. I want to put Coughing at the end. I like Coughing. And that's just fun artwork. That has a lot of people on it. Okay. We'll just shuffle the rest of them, okay? And let's just see what happens. Okay. So, again, you've already heard about the breakup between the dear leader and Elon Musk, because I just told you that. So even if you didn't know, now you know, as the saying goes. That is, I just said I like Coughing. Look at that. He's happy about this too. So why did they break up? Well, it's a simple thing. You know, that whole Doge situation where the whole concept was to reduce the budget deficit by breaking everything, just throwing out everything, throwing out the baby with the bathwater kind of tactics. Remember that? So, you know, that was the whole point, and regardless of how you feel about all of that, nonetheless, that was the point. That was what he was trying to do. Again, whether or not he was successful, or whether or not the numbers that he had were complete trash, or whatever, that's, you know, debatable. But nonetheless, that's definitely what he's stood by this whole time, is that concept that it's going to be reducing the deficit, reducing the amount of debt. So then you have Donald Trump, again, dear leader, say that he wants this literally called Big Beautiful Bill. And we have our first big hit. Let's go. And it was out of a pack with coughing on it. I love it. Cynthia's Garchomp. That looks like a nice one. And people like Cynthia and people like Garchomp. So I think this is a solid hit. Let's go. And we still have a lot more packs. Okay. So when Donald Trump set out this big, beautiful bill that is problematic in and of itself, for Republicans and Democrats alike. So what happens is, what is the bill? The bill is, look at that hair. It's just amazing. It's a big tax cut, okay? The big, beautiful bill gets tax cuts to very wealthy people, like multimillionaires. And then how are they paying for that? Well, they're cutting stuff that most Americans agree that should not be cut, like Medicaid, and that's cute. Medicare, the stuff that poor people and people in need and old people need. And we can all agree that they don't get enough. Like, it's not enough money to survive. Like, it might help, but it's not helping people. Like, for real, for real. So, but anyway, Donald Trump is giving tax cuts to his buds, other millionaires, multimillionaires. And this bill, although it is cutting stuff, the tax cuts are so big that is so expensive that it's increasing the deficit. That's a cool one. That's a cute too. It's increasing the deficit, right? Which goes against what Elon has been trying to do with Doge. So yeah, when you combine that with the fact that his company's stock has gone down the toilet, you have an amazing amount of people not buying his, I like that one a lot. Amazing amount of people boycotting Tesla over in Europe. I forgot what the number was of how much their sales have gone down since Trump became president, but it's gone down a lot. Okay, second to last pack. And so there's multiple factors as to why he's not going to be, seen on TV all the time in front of the desk, the Resolute desk that Trump always likes to talk about. But he hasn't been in the picture for a couple weeks at this point, Elon, because he's been trying to fix his, look at that one. That's really neat looking. He's been trying to fix his mistake of, look at this guy. This is not the one I'm chasing. There's a few, I'm fine with it. I'll accept this. But it's not the one I was particularly looking for. What a nice card though. Look at that. Last one. This is awesome. If these are the normal hit rates, geez, like, make sure you get some of this stuff. So that bill though, the big beautiful bill, spending bill, look into that. It is not good for a lot of different reasons. It's literally just tax breaks for his buddies and people who need assistance and who use assistance. They're going to get screwed. Oops. All right, look at that. We hit some good stuff. I don't know the values, and right now it's really volatile because this is a brand new set, right? But this guy right here, I think that's pretty swell. And you can see too, it's textured, which is beautiful. It looks really nice. I think the centering is nice. What about the back? Let's look at the back. Looks solid to me. Nice. Okay. Do we want to open something else? Do we want to open something else? No, I don't think so. I'm trying to pull it off. No. Okay, yeah, we can. We can. Let's do one more. Let's make it a fun extra thing, okay? Let's gently put these two guys off to the side. And again, I like this card too, and it's a holo, which is fun. Sneasel's not one of my faves, but I do enjoy that artwork on there. It reminds me of Jurassic Park when they're in the kitchen or whatever. I don't know. That was a while ago. Ooh, I went to a Walmart, not the one actually near me. Sorry about the shaking. Because I just had a job interview and it went really well. So then I was like, you know what? Let's see if we can get something at Walmart. Because I just went to this Walmart the other day. They had nothing. I forgot where I put my knife. But here are my scissors. And they had this. They had the battle deck. And they also had a Charizard lunchbox. So I got one of, I don't know what just happened, but I got one of all of those. I left a bunch for everybody else because that's what a nice person does. So I got this 3 packs. It was about $15, so nothing wild. About $5 a pack, and in this economy, that's normal. Paradox. Oh, it literally says I thought it was a mystery. I'm a dumb. But I'm okay with that. Whatever. So, let's open 3 packs of Paradox. My silly, but I thought that was a mystery box of some kind. Okay, let's leave Garchomp towards the end because we got lucky over here. And people like this one, so I'll go with this one first. I'm sure people like this one too. I don't know what to say. Okay. 3 extra packs. Let's see what we have here. Let's spin it around. Look at that cutie with his tongue hanging out. And look at that cutie dancing in the moonlight, like the song. These are all small creatures, huh? That's interesting artwork. That one. Norman. Why do they call him Norman? Nimble again? Nimble. Ice cream cone. Zacian. People like Zacian. Look at that color scheme he has. Next. Let's go. 3 random packs that I thought were mystery packs. That's hilarious. Next. Oh, we got the basic for that one, for the ice cream. It's a pretty fun one. Then we got Steelix, and then we got Ting Lu. Never even heard. I have heard of that one. Not familiar. Last pack. This feels kind of weird. That's my cat. I don't know if you can hear. Wait, same one? Is this the same pack? Look. Wait. Look, it's the same pack. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Look, it's the same. Okay, now it changes. Don Dozo, Chantal, Garbodor, Ferroseed. I like that card. Especially with the reverse, that looks cool. Simisage, which we got in one of the other ones. And Iron Jugulus. I guess that's related to the jugular. Just kidding, I don't know. Okay. So, if you get a chance, if you happen to find some, definitely, obviously get it. Is it worth $1 billion? No. Don't encourage the scalpers, okay? It's like seagulls. Like, if you give them food, they are going to give you more, like, they're going to come back and they're going to harass you. Don't do that. Don't feed the seagulls, guys. Don't feed those freaking scalpers. Be patient. Try out, for instance, Pokénotify. That's how I got this. This is, and the dinging that you hear sometimes when I'm recording, that's the Discord saying that something is in stock. It doesn't work every single time, but I've been able to get a fair amount of stuff at MSRP. So I do recommend that. So me and my cat and Marnie and Morpeko say have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy. Good luck. Check Walmart, you know, just check. Just stop in and just see. And if you go in with low expectations, then you won't be disappointed. But if you're going with like low expectations and then something happens, hey, that's a nice win. So have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, we will see what happens next.